DJ Hustle. DJ Hustle.
Yeah, welcome to Hustle TV, man. Yeah, I'm gonna just let you introduce yourself. Let people know who you are, man.
I am the fabulous Brianna Latrice.
There it is.
She said in her pajamas.
In the pajama jams. Growing up hip hop.
Yeah, that.
What's going on with that?
I heard that I'm coming back for season 4. Holla at your nigga.
But look, growing up hip hop, what does it really mean to you?
Growing up hip hop to me means, I grew up hip hop. You feel me? Like my grandfather raised me on jazz. Mm-hmm. And as you know, in the beginning of hip hop, niggas is doing a whole lot of jazz sampling and things.
Yeah.
So I remember Tribe Called Quest and whatnot. I used to be in the studio with everybody. I've been in the studio with Talib Kweli, Wyclef Jean, the Fugees. Ooh, remember Diggable Planet?
Ooh.
I taught Butterfly how to do the butterfly.
Slick.
Yes. I taught Butterfly how to do the butterfly. So that was dope. I think that's growing up hip hop. Like my father was really in the game. Queen Latifah is like an auntie to me.
That's right.
As far as I'm concerned. And I just remember being in and out of the studios, up and down off the stage, sneaking into venues, sneaking out of venues.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? Growing up hip hop, I used to be at their parties. All their parties was lit.
Yeah.
Lit. I probably wasn't supposed to be up. I think I was supposed to be in bed, but I was cute, so niggas let me slide.
That's what it is. Yeah. I mean, you East Coast, West Coast, you bi-coastal. Mm-hmm. So how did that shape you with your hip hop knowledge?
Oh man. So, because my father's from Brooklyn and he's a real hip-hop head, I had a special affinity for East Coast rap, like Nas.
Right.
Come on, it's my nigga all day. And in real life, I love him. It's my homie. I really did love East Coast music, but also because, like I said, my grandfather had me on jazz.
Okay.
So I could feel it a little bit more because of it was just the style. And it had a little, it had a cool little bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some style, and it was fresh and whatnot. West Coast rap I did not get into until I became a rebellious teenager.
Ah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it started with Tupac, who was actually East Coast.
East Coast?
Incidentally. But I really didn't even fully understand how dope West Coast rap was until I got into the Funkadelics. And that was way later in life.
Okay.
That's when I started to really understand the sound and where that was coming from, because I wasn't really into that. My mother ran from everything gangster. Yeah. Our house kept getting shot up so much. She was like, "We're going to Arizona."
It's hip-hop is no Arizona, but that's a whole different story. Let's let that one ride. Now, you're on the show with a whole list of different characters. Mm-hmm. And
okay.
How do you, when you're in the midst of conversating, talking, how do you deal with all them different personalities?
I drink.
So what's your favorite drink then?
Gin.
Oh damn, I'm
a real one.
You a real one?
Oh yeah.
So when you're drinking that gin that really want to make you sin, how do you compromise from whooping some ass?
That's how I keep from whooping some ass. That's why I be so drunk, because I get irritated. Okay. I do. I don't like fake people. I don't like fake situations. I like good, positive energy, positive vibes. And it's funny because, of course, for TV purposes, it looks like I'm being a bitch all the time. And in reality, that's my face, nigga. I just be on some like,
I don't want to slap you, but I'm going to sip on this gin.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, my mouth has always been reckless since I was a child. Every single teacher I've ever had will tell you that my mouth has been reckless forever. A lot of people think I don't have friends. That is inaccurate. I am very truthful, and that is why people love me.
Well, that's why we're here in your house, because we know you're truthful. I mean, you come here. Oh, we're here. So that's what it is. Now, when it comes to you guys going on outing, the last season was kind of weird.
That was my season.
You can't. It's like a coming out party for you.
Pretty much.
So they're asking you back.
Yes.
So you gonna be more in it, more involved in it?
Yeah, I think this time I'm making it a point to make sure that you actually get a chance to see who I actually am.
Right.
Because a lot of this season was about that stupid ass pseudo beef with Angela, and in reality, like, I don't really have a beef. I didn't have beef with her until she started trying to play with my money. Oh. And then it was like, oh yeah, bitch, you got me fucked up. Let me show you what a real nigga I am.
Okay.
But in the beginning, I really just laughed at her and she couldn't handle that shit. And she threw a fucking hissy fit and ran outside and was like, I will never film with her. I don't want her on my show. This isn't Love and Hip Hop. She's ghetto. But my nigga, you got knocked up by a felon. So who's ghetto?
Damn, you went hard in the paint with that one.
I'm just saying.
Why are they saying that you're not real, authentic, growing up hip hop? Why would they say that?
They haters. I don't know. But here's the funny part. I love them because they're like, you're not really hip hop. You also don't really know me, Christinia. Your daddy is currently a crackhead. That's not hip hop. Even when he was in the game, he was an R&B singer. So knock it off. Have several seats, bitch, and don't ever speak on my name again unless you want these hands. Angela, you're more reality TV than you ever were hip hop, because by the time we were old enough to even know what your dad did, he was a pastor or a preacher or something of that nature, right? Okay. I mean, cool. And the only song, you know what? I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'll give it to Boogie. Dame is totally hip hop. Okay. I will absolutely give it to Egypt and Peppa. Come on, like, how could you say Peppa is not hip hop? That's crazy. Everybody remembers them records, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then Master P, that's a little more rap than it is hip hop. But you know, you got that. They held down the whole scene for, like, they opened it up for the South. You know, it is what it is. Personally, I don't know why those girls don't like me. They never gave me a chance. If they had, they would have found out that I can help them with all their issues. Angela, I can show you how to find a man.
And the Oscar goes to?
And keep him. And keep him. Because I can't get rid of mine. I got like 3 right now.
I don't know what to say.
And we have shit in common. You're vegan. I'm vegan half the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm vegan and then I get drunk. So,
there you go. See, look, the show's coming up this year, number 4. Mm-hmm. Are you going to have a different role? Will you come off a little nicer this year? Or will you just get into the gangster stuff?
I was absolutely certain that I was very nice the whole season. No one got hit. No one was outright disrespected. And, like, okay, hear me. Hear me.
Okay.
I did not disrespect anybody until they disrespected me. And that is a fact. Okay. Now, what you saw after editing and chopping and screwing, that's your problem, nigga. But I was there, you were there, God was there.
How much did they edit out?
There's a lot of shit on the cutting room floor. Like, whole scenes.
Because every time we see the previews, somebody's getting ready to squab, somebody's getting ready to throw
I mean, but glasses. Let's think about what it is. It's reality TV. It's like trash TV. I mean, like, no disrespect to the genre, but that's what the genre is. It's about drama.
Right.
It's a series based on the drama of your life. The funny shit is, all the real drama happens off camera.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that issue with me and Angela, that shit did not happen on camera, so it made it real easy for somebody to throw a hissy fit and redo their audio, but that's neither here nor there.
So, if you could tell a young lady who wants to aspire to be on one of these reality shows, what would you tell them?
Don't. Why? I would tell you to go be on a scripted television show if you're that great of an actress, and if you think you're that funny or that much of a personality that you need a reality show, then become a comedian. Set yourself up in the game so that you're actually doing something of value, and then you get a reality show. You know what I'm saying? That way you have some control over how your story is told.
That's right. Yo, when will the show start airing again?
That I do not know. Probably around the summer.
Okay. We TV, growing up hip hop. Got Bree here. She gangster to the fullest. Give out your Instagram and social media.
My Instagram is at Briana Latrice. Actually, everything is at Briana Latrice. BrianaLatrice. And for the record, my last name is not Isaacs. It's Kamara.
If you're nasty. Peace. And we just off camera we're talking about world music, crazy genre music. I mean, I'm a hip hop head, but I love rock and roll. And you like that jazz, you like the Quiet Storm. But what are you singing about on your records?
Whatever I felt the day I wrote it.
Are you more of a love song kind of writer? Are you more of an angry kind of song kind of writer?
So let me tell you, back when I was a songwriter and that's all I was doing, and I was demoing records and trying to get a punk ass deal, I was having trouble writing for other people because everybody always wanted these stupid ass love records and whatnot, and I was not in love with anything. But I started getting creative. I wrote a record about a cigarette once. And if I play it right now, you will have no idea that the song is about a cigarette. I wrote another record about a candy bar and somehow turned it into a battle between me trying to figure out which man I wanted to choose. Oh, but in reality, I was like, I should steal that candy bar while that nigga in the bathroom. I should do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. He going to know. He going to kick me out the studio, but will he? And I wrote a whole record about that. And then I try to get creative. Like, I wrote one record called 2 Tattoos. It's a marriage proposal. Because I always said I don't need a ring. If it's real, like, I don't need to flaunt that I'm really married. I've been married 10 motherfucking years and nobody knew.
Chicken in the garden, huh?
Pretty much.
There you go. So, with your eclectic writing skills, who would you want to write for and why?
I would write for myself because I spent forever writing for other people, and fuck it, I have a voice and I should probably use it more. I also didn't tell anybody that I did all the things that I do because I was doing them selfishly, but then I realized if you don't share your gifts, I'm keeping some other young girl from doing what she's supposed to do who looks up to me.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, do you ever, like, when people see you on television and they want to come up to you and ask you about how you write music and would you help them? Well, what would you be your inspiration of letting people know how to get into the music business?
I would tell people at this point, anything you want to do, you can do it on your own. You just got to be diligent and you got to do the research.
Right.
If you ain't where you want to be, you haven't done enough work, and that's just period, point blank what it is.
But people always say it's hard. This is hard. Like, try.
Nothing worth having is easy.
No, it's not.
Nothing worth having comes easy. It's not easy to pop out a baby, but once you do, you be like, oh, you kind of cute. This is fun. Or, oops. But, you know, it wasn't easy. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
So, there are people I know right now who've been doing their thing for 10 years consistently. Like, I bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I write music when I feel like it. I paint when I feel like it. I talk to people when I feel like it. I'm funny when I feel like it. But I never did anything consistently. It just so happens to be working for me now because I've been consistently doing all those things inconsistently. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
But I have friends who have been diligently only doing music and working on that craft, and 10 years later they're just now getting on and you still don't know their name. Exactly. And they just got a deal like yesterday. You know what I mean?
Now, what's the biggest misconception about getting a deal or being independent to you?
That it's worth something.
Okay.
Well, as far as getting a deal.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't know that you can be independent and you can still do all the shit you want to do. You just got to figure out how to do it. Find a financier, you know what I'm saying? Figure out a contract with that person. You can get distribution deals. You can get, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do what you want to do in this life. I turn down deals personally.
Why?
I don't like being a slave. I'm not going to do what you want me to do for $20,000. First of all, nigga, $20,000 doesn't cover my food budget.
No, but there's structured deals to where you can get 50-50 with everything. They help you with the touring, they help you with the merchandising, they help you with the promotions. I can see that kinda, but when you're independent, it's like it's all on you. It
is. Personally, I prefer that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not to say that I would turn down every deal, because you never know. Somebody might come through the door tomorrow and be like, hey, this is perfectly tailored to your liking, and I might take it because I don't want to do that much work. I'm tired. I'm old now. But, you know, I like to do shit because I like to get it done, and also I research things. Like, a lot of people don't know I'm a healer, actually.
Okay.
So I talk a lot of shit, but I look way younger than I am because I eat really fucking healthy. Like, I drink green juices all day.
I'm a vegan, so I get it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm into essential oils and herbs. I'm an herbalist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right, but I didn't go to school for this. I bought books, and I studied them, and I experimented on myself. I haven't seen a doctor in forever, and there ain't shit wrong with me.
Okay.
My tooth was infected not too long ago because I have an impacted wisdom tooth. But rather than letting somebody stick a chisel in my chin and draw my tooth out, I just kill the infection every time it happens, which is like once every couple years, and that's just because I smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol and curse like a sailor. So, you know, some shit is karmic.
You have a hell of a funny person.
Man.
And your attitude and your personality, It's awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm sure once the show comes back on that you're gonna run it.
If they allow me to really be me, I keep telling them niggas I'm way funnier than you give me credit for. Like, y'all cut out all the best shit. Like, I start talking shit and they show you the first part and I'm like, nah, but you missed the punchline though.
That's what it is though.
Right.
But everyone watch out for Grown Up Hip Hop, okay? You gotta watch it. We out.
DJ Hustle. DJ Hustle.